Brian Mcknight came and he sung. He's so freaking fine. I was like, because when I was younger, I didn't never like Brian Mcknight. I liked his voice, but I never was like attracted to him. Like for some reason, he never did anything for me. But yeah, with that salt and pepper beard, I'm trying to find a picture, put it up here. With that salt and pepper beard though, and that dark skin, I was like, damn, Brian. And he could still sing really good. So it was like, hey. So the Martin reunion. First of all, let me just start out by saying Martin is my all-time favorite show. Okay. I would think I was about 12 years old when it came out or whatever, and it is my all-time favorite show, okay? So, I'm not throwing no shade. I'm throwing a little shade, but it's just like, not on purpose. It's not on purpose. I'm just going to break down my impression of the show, the reunion show. So, first of all, coming in to the show, they, brought each character back, each actor and actress. So, Cole came first. Carl Payne. Then it was Tisha Arnold, which was Pam. Then it was Tisha Campbell, Martin, or she's not Martin anymore, but her, and then Martin. And so everybody's a lot older than I thought they were. Like, I think Cole and Gina are 53. Tashina's 52 and Martin's 58. And I didn't know that. I was like, damn. But they've been around for a long time, because one of my favorite movies is Little Shop of Horror, which both Tashina and Tisha Campbell played in. Or they're best friends in real life, so that's crazy. But anyway, yeah, they're a lot older than I thought. So that brings me to one point I had, and this was just probably just lady being lady or whatever. But I just don't understand. Like nowadays, like everybody gotta be so out there. Like even on the show, like Gina. She had a big old behind or whatever. Her and Pam, they've never been afraid of showing or whatever. And that's cool. You gotta do what you gotta do. But at this age, at 53, I have a sister that's 52 and will be 53 this year. And she just doesn't dress like that. She has a big old behind too. She has a big old behind, but she just don't dress like that. I don't understand what everything is going on in the world. Like why everybody has to show their whole body, like everything. It's because Gina had on a bodysuit. And I'll try to find a picture of it and post it. But she had a bodysuit on or whatever. And I'm not hating. Like, everybody is nice or whatever. But it's just like, you have to have a little bit more couth. Like, she's 53. Like, just be a little bit more classy, in my opinion. But, hey, you got to do what you got to do. So, that was one thing. Just my opinion, y'all. Don't take it too serious. It's just my opinion on how we should be dressing. Then, Martin is my favorite comedian. Like, he's my favorite comedian. But I think he's been through some stuff in his life to where he's just dry now. Like, he wasn't funny at all. I don't think he was trying to be either, so that was cool. But, I don't know. I just expected that he would be a little bit funny, at least personable. He was very dry. I don't know, my nerves. He was very dry or whatever. Kind of weird, with the hugs and stuff, was kind of weird. Then, Brian Mcknight. And I think Gina, she was, the most, her and Tisha Arnold and Cole. Carl Payne, whatever, were normal people, laughing and smiling and stuff. And Martin was laughing and stuff, but I don't know, he was just dry. And I didn't want him to be happy. I don't know if he's happy or whatever. And I don't know. He's my favorite comedian. I just wanted him to have more of a personality. So, of course, Tommy died. I don't know what he had, but he died. So that was that. They came in or whatever they said, and they talked in this. I forgot the guy's name, the host, but he is from not a scary movie. I'm trying to think what I seen him in. I seen him in a movie with Wayans with Marlon. I try to find a picture of him. I don't know his name, but he was a host. He was cool. Brian Mcknight came and he sung. He's so freaking fine. I was like, because when I was younger, I didn't never like Brian Mcknight. I liked his voice, but I never was attracted to him. For some reason, he never did anything for me. But yeah, with that salt and pepper beard, I'm trying to find a picture, put it up here. With that salt and pepper beard though, and that dark skin, I was like, damn, Brian. And he could still sing really good. So it was that was the bomb. That happened. Brother Man came through the window, but he had got fat. He couldn't go back through. Couldn't go back through the window. And I was like, damn. But he could have, I think. I think he probably could have, but he was just nah, I'm just going to walk through the front door. Brian got fat though, but he probably old too. Like everybody old. I was like, damn. But see, I don't know, cause like my sister is 52, and she looks great, but I think she's an exception to the rule though, cause I don't know, cause like even looking at myself, like I can't even show y'all my stomach, but it ain't set up correctly, and I'm only I'm only 42, so I think maybe they looked appropriate for their ages. I don't know, but I know Tashina and Gina looked nice. Cole had a stomach, but like people be having a stomach. Like my husband got a stomach. Like I got a stomach. Like it's just life. So I don't know, but Brian looked great. Brian looked great, and he sung great. He sung the same song that he had sung on the wedding. It wasn't their wedding, but it was like they was about to get married. Like he was proposing, and it was I never felt this way about loving. You know that song? I don't know what it's called, but I'll find the name or whatever. But that he sang that, and it was really pretty. He could still sing really good, and he left. And then after that, I want to say Tommy Davidson had came, and he was cool. He was singing. He was being Barnell. Barnell. I don't know if it's Barnell Jones or that's a lady out here by the house. But you know, I don't know if y'all seen that episode where he was like Barnell show or whatever, and Martin, excuse me, was like jealous of him or whatever. I mean, it was funny. It was a funny show, and then Snoop Dogg had came. They did a tribute to Tommy, and Tommy had I don't know what she was, but he wasn't married to a black woman. He was married to someone else. But her, and their children spoke or whatever, and then each cast member spoke about Tommy. I feel really sad for that though, because I don't know what happened to him, but his laugh was infectious, and the show wouldn't be what it was without him. Even though I know it was all about Martin, like I said, that's my favorite comedian and stuff like that, but it just wouldn't be the same. I'll say that. They showed Martin's favorite moments, everybody's favorite moments, whatever. But I want to get into y'all's. What's your favorite moments of Martin? If that's your favorite show. Now, if you didn't like the show, don't comment. But if you love the show like I did, or at least you really liked it, put your favorite scenes below, or your favorite shows or moments. Excuse me, my nose is running, y'all. I don't know what be happening if I'm on this video. My nose be running, but so yeah, I don't know. It just felt weird. It felt weird. I mean, it's been 30 freaking years though, so I mean, like, how are they supposed to act? I don't know. But Marla Gibbs was on there. She was pretty. She was like, you know, she's so sweet, and she was Miss Minnie when she was on the show, and that was funny. Let's say Tommy Davidson, Snoop Dogg came. Let's get into Snoop Dogg real quick, because they told him they wanted him to perform or whatever, right? And so he had performed, and his performance, he was saying like the real words of his song, like, you know, MF, and he said like come, and I was like, what the, like, because for me, like, I had never heard the real versions of any of his songs because they be like way out for me, but yeah, it was like raunchy, and like, for me anyway, I just thought it was like over the top. But I'm like, hey, that's what y'all want to do. But I'm just like, damn, I'm like, I don't know. It wasn't classy to me. But anyway, that was his performance. I never really been to Snoop Dogg anyway, because like, he just doesn't listen to he don't make music that I listen to. I'm more of an R&B type of chick and jazz. But so another thing that bothered me about it though is Gina and Tashina and Tisha was called like this bitch, like that. And I don't know, like, maybe I'm old school or whatever, because my cousins be doing that too. My cousins is close to my age. They be saying that about each other. Like, they talk to each other like this be and that be, and be this. And I never been into that. I ain't never been into that. I ain't never been that you my friend and you gonna call me out my name. Like, I ain't never been into that. So that's not my thing. So them calling each other that was like, I just like, damn, like, why I gotta do that, sis? But that's their thing. That's what they wanted to do. Brother Man came, like I said, he was fat. But he's older. Everybody older. Am I missing anybody who came? I don't know if I'm missing anybody who came, but everybody came. Tracy Morgan did a thing. I guess he was on set somewhere else because he didn't come. But they had show like a cameo of him like talking about this show and how Martin told him just to do his thing. And then it was funny because he told Tommy Davidson when he was Barnell Jones. I think it was Barnell Jones. To when he was on the show, he told him, don't read anything off the paper, like just do your thing or whatever. I thought that was hilarious. So that was funny. Also, well, another thing that was funny is I don't know if y'all seen that episode when Martin was supposed to get on the Barnell Hill show. It was it was 2 shows. It was one, and then it was a continuation, like to be continued. And he actually went to LA to be on Barnell Jones or whatever his name was, his show. And when he was on there, it was like a setup. It looked like Arsenio Hall's show. And he had Jodeci was going to perform, and they would start performing. And he had promised Martin that he was going to be able to be on the show or whatever. And he kept asking whatever. And he was like, yeah, you're going to be on my show. Boy, he was lying. But that nigga came from the back. He came from the back singing so hard. And he said in the reunion that JoJo, Casey, and JoJo and Jodeci did not know he was going to do that. So that makes it that much funnier because they had no idea this fool was going to come from the back and start singing. So that was so funny to me that he did that because they just didn't even know, because he said that's how me and Casey had gotten into that little thing. And he talking about when they was going back and forth singing their little rips or whatever. It was funny. But yeah, so my overall thought of the reunion, that it was cool for what it was, that they actually did a reunion, because I love that show. Like, that's my favorite show. But it had some dry parts in it, it was kind of awkward. It was like they was getting ready to talk to Tisha about some music that she had done, her music career or whatever, and then like somebody knocked on the door. Now I want to say that was Marla Gibbs, but I'm not sure. I don't know who it was at this time. I can't remember. But they just didn't ever get back into it. That was it. They started talking to that person, and it's like, you were just about to say something. Like, why would you cut it off right there? So I thought that was weird. But it was like, it was cool. It was cool, but like I said, I just expected more. Like, I expected more funnier scenes, and like they didn't mention all. Like, they had a thing of how many guest stars that came on there and stuff like that, celebrity guest stars, and they forgot Janet DuVois, or DuVois. I think it's DuVois. I don't know. They forgot her. She's from Good Times. They forgot her. They didn't mention her name. They didn't mention. There's a couple people they didn't mention. I don't know. Is David Allen Greer dead? I don't know. I'm gonna look it up, but I love him. They should have talked to him because he was crazy when he was They mentioned him, but he didn't come on the show. But when he was Reverend Leon Lonnie Love, that nigga, that man. And let me tell y'all something too. A disclaimer too. I was talking about how they call each other B or whatever, and I don't like that. But I don't like saying the N word, whatever. But I be saying it, but it's in my speech from when I was younger. But I need to let that go too, because it's not cool. Especially how people are throwing it around. Like, now everybody's trying to say it, and I don't agree with that. That's another subject for another video. But anyway, overall, it was cool, but it was kind of a letdown too, if that makes sense. Like I loved it, but I hated it. Like, I don't know. It was just weird. Like, I just wasn't. I just wanted to be more than what it was, and I guess I just had my expectations was too high for it, because, like I said, everybody's older. It was like awkwardness and weirdness. Like, to me, I think Tisha was trying to like really make it be more fun and engaging. Like, she was like, oh hey, like, you know, a couple times she reached over at Martin, like you know, remember that, and he was just like, he just wasn't feeling it. He was just like not like dragged him down there or something, and I'm like, Martin, damn, like, why are you not funny anymore? Like, you just dry? I don't know. It just hurt my heart a little bit. Like, kind of my feelings got let down or whatever. But I just probably put too much into it, because with everything going on in 2022, it's like, you really can't have no hope for nothing. There's just too much going on. But yeah, that was my little review on it. It was cool, but it wasn't. So it's like, do you do a thumbs up or thumbs down? What you do? In the middle, like a something like that? I don't know. But like I said, that was my favorite show. And I have some favorite moments from the show. And I wonder if you all do too. If you do, comment down below. But I know, I think my favorite of all time is when that fool kicked his own window in when he had got robbed. When he had got robbed and kicked his own window in, that was my favorite of all scenes. Like, I know everything about Martin. I know all things Martin. I just got a Martin trivia game going on in my own mind. So if y'all want to come forth, like, and do like a challenge, y'all can, because I love me some Martin and I know all the episodes. Season 5 was kind of jacked up though, but everything else up into there, I know all the answers. Ask me anything, and I'm gonna tell you. But yeah. So that was my review. I just wish it was a little bit more fun. Like if they were, like I said, Martin was himself. Like if he was fun still, it just didn't feel like he was fun still. Maybe shit, who knows? Maybe he had something on his mind and on his heart. I don't know, cause no, we all do. So it's like if he's human, he should have some stuff going on. Shoot, Martin tired too. He's been working for a long time. Shoot, he was on What's Happening Now. Shoot, that was a long time ago. Sorry, I washed my hair, but white stuff is coming out of it and it's pissing me off. So I'm gonna have to go back and forth in the ministry and wash it again. But y'all have a good day. Bye.
I said, if you want, you do a few minutes or something. Tommy gets up and okay, and he does a few minutes, and he's funny. And so I had to come on behind Tommy, and I'm thinking, okay, well, he's funnier than me. But that's who Tommy was. That's who Tommy was.